I'm here at Glasshampton Monastery in Worcestershire in England. We have some of our brothers here, and novices come here for times of training and experience in a greater deal of silence and withdraw from active ministries. We have guests also who come for their retreat. It's a place with a lot of silence, with many opportunities for prayer, to be with nature in this beautiful place, and a place where we all come to experience what it is to enter into that deeper mystery of the presence of God, which we find in that silence and stillness.
So I'm Brother Nicholas Allen here at Glasshampton, standing in our chapel, and I'd like to suggest the three ways of service as the important aspect of our life together as brothers in the tradition of St. Francis. And not just the active works of our community, but the prayer that undergirds all that work, and the study that informs our prayers, that enables us to follow in the footprints of so many who have gone before us. So prayer is our centre, really, our daily routine to come back to this chapel 4 times a day, 5 times with the Eucharist, and to know that we serve each other by our prayers, that we don't just serve each other by our acts, but our actions are also our prayers, and our goodwill for others, and our wish for their happiness. And there are 3 ways of service: contemplating, which seems to prove to bring no results in the immediate moment, but over the years it builds up. And in a place like this, people come in and they sense the silence and the prayers of the centuries, and they realise that this is a good place to be, a place to rest in the Lord, and a place to recover, recuperate, and to face the busyness of life as we go away. So that's our focus here, to pray and to study and to work as well, to cook and clean and garden and do all the things that need doing in a house this size. And that's our contribution to the Franciscan life in this country.
My name is Brother Christian Michael. I was asked to speak a little bit about something that I'm very passionate of, and there are many things, but one of the things I have never spoken before is that I really enjoy cooking, being in the kitchen and having a nice table for our guests, and it's part of the hospitality, wherever the place I'm here in Glasshampton. And it's lovely because I was raised in the Middle East, and cooking and food and sitting around the table, it's something very important. It's where we connect with the people, and this is something I'm very passionate, and the brothers who I've lived in many different places can vouch for me for that. And so that's it. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Simeon. I've just recently moved to Glasshampton, and something I'm very much looking forward to during my time here is reading a lot and studying the history of Christian spirituality. Very much looking forward to exploring that aspect of SSF, the study side to it, and also deepening my life in contemplative prayer.
Hello, I'm Amos, and I want to read you a poem because I love poetry, and I think we learn a lot from poetry. And it's a poem about leaving by a poet called Kavafi, and this is a translation from his Greek. And it seems to me that our vocation is very much to leave everything and follow Jesus. So just as the disciples left their boats, they didn't know where they were going, they left everything, followed Jesus. So all through our lives we are leaving things behind so as to be free to follow Jesus. And this poem is about leaving. It's about someone leaving a city, actually. The city is Alexandria. But the poem talks about the feeling of leaving. When suddenly, at midnight, you hear an invisible procession going by, with exquisite music, voices. Don't mourn your luck that's failing now, work gone wrong, your plans all proving deceptive. Don't mourn them uselessly. As one long prepared and graced with courage, say goodbye to her, the Alexandria that is leaving. Above all, don't fool yourself. Don't say it was a dream. Your ears deceived you. Don't degrade yourself with empty hopes like these. As one long prepared and graced with courage, as is right for you who proved worthy of this kind of city, go firmly to the window and listen with deep emotion, but not with the whining, the pleas of a coward. Listen, your final delectation to the voices, to the exquisite music of that strange procession, and say goodbye to her, to the Alexandria you are losing. I think it's lovely because in the end we lose everything, but we never lose God, we never lose Jesus. That's always with us. Everything else we lose. Thank you.
Worthy are you at all times to be sung, with undefiled tongue. Son of our God, giver of life alone. Therefore in all thou art, your glories, Lord, they alone. O Lord, I call to you, come to me quickly. Hear my voice when I cry to you. Set a watch before my mouth, O Lord, and guard the door of my lips. Let my prayer rise before you as incense, the lifting up of my hands as the evening sacrifice.